Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional paradigm. We try to do that as often as possible. We try to do that multiple times per week. Sometimes they're better than others. We've got 800 of these in the archive for you already. So if you're looking for content, there's a deluge of that. Please feel free to reach out if there's a life lesson that you may be struggling with or just something that you're trying to gain further knowledge of so that you can make intelligent, wise, and progressive decisions. Would love to be of service to you if I can in any way in that regard. Please feel free to reach out at PO Perception or on Twitter, or you can do that through this YouTube page as well. Either way is going to get you where you need to be, which is in contact with me or a member of my team, and then we can go forward from there. So this life lesson series, this is number 34. We'll probably have hundreds of these by the end because the life lessons thing is just little blips of things to remind you, kind of thought of the day, sort of stream of consciousness mentality sort of stuff. It's a little less targeted than our average stuff, which is fine, and I like it because I think it gives an overview of kind of what all of that looks like. In any way, though, please feel free to reach out if there's something that can be done for your own benefit. Just things to look at. Compassion versus being a doormat. And this is one of the most important things to think about. Compassion is the ability to understand and not hold where a person is against them without becoming their doormat, without becoming what's in their own their own best interest to your own detriment. And it's super difficult because each person requires you to use a certain level of intuition, know the facts of a situation, trust that the discernment you have makes sense for the situation, and then look at your own life and see how much you can give without overextending yourself. Having compassion is important. Obviously, putting others before ourselves is important as long as we still have time for ourselves to remain healthy mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and all points in between. So that balance between compassion and overgiving is a lifelong battle. No one gets it 100% right 100% of the time, but as long as you're getting it right more than you're getting it wrong, you're living life in a progressive mindset. So the next thing is dreams. Have small dreams, have big dreams, have goofy dreams. What I mean by a goofy dream is like, hey, I'd really like to get up and sing karaoke in front of 200 people. Does it matter? No, but it matters to you. So give yourself permission to have the dreams where it's like, I just want to do this just to say I did it. I just want to do it because it matters to me. I just want to do it because I feel like I would have a sense of accomplishment at a deeper level if I actually did this thing, that thing, or whatever. As far as dreams go, dreams are important for a number of reasons, but have small ones. So, hey, one small dream is I'd like to, take a vacation to XYZ state. And then have big ones. I want to live in a certain place. I want to try this for a job. I want to see this, once in a lifetime thing. Look, even if we live 100 years, life is still short. And so having dreams, medium and large and small, is important to keep us going as tent poles to give us memories when we get older, but also to be able to keep us going to the tent poles of, the monotony or often monotony in daily life. The next is have goals, short term, long term, and medium term. Always have in the wheel of things you're working on, always have things that you're working on continually, some of which that are, a few days to a few weeks away, some of which are several quarters away, and some of which might be months or years away. There is no such thing as a bad goal unless it's something that hurts you, but at the end of the day, the more variety you have in goals, the more things you have to potentially work on in a meaningful manner. So finding multiple things to work on can help you when you feel like, there's nothing to do. Well, if you have, let's say, half a dozen small goals, there's always something to work on when you're feeling bored or listless or lacking direction. The next is balance. Play as much as you work as much as you play, but do so in moderation. So don't get to the point where all you're focused on in a given moment is your play life or the things that bring you joy. But also don't get to the point of being such a workaholic that you never enjoy anything, because then you're going to resent your life and not enjoy anything, and get to a place where it's like, is this really worth it? Do I even want to bother with any of this? And all of those emotions that at the end of the day, if those emotions become predominant in who you are as a person, yuck, there's nothing worse than feeling like you're wasting time and not getting to a place of value with the actions you're taking. So finding a way to understand how to do any of that is super, super valuable. So anyway, the next thing to kind of look at is just kind of finding that balance between being unique for the sake of knowing yourself, which is super important, and being unique to get attention. So a lot of people in our current world are unique to get attention. In other words, if I have, green hair with 13 piercings and I stand on my hands Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm unique. Okay. But are you unique because you actually believe in being that person, or are you unique because you're hoping someone will pay attention to you? Chances are in that scenario it's the latter. But finding what can make you unique without doing it just to get a reaction is important. And so understanding how to be unique within the realm of, hey, I'm not drawing attention to myself just for the sake of attention can be valuable as well. So until next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.